Hello guys, this is Ray Chen. Today we're going to talk about the third section of the listing presentation, which is monopoly. So before we start to talk about monopoly, we want to talk about ourselves, right? We want at least to let the seller know who we are and what we do, right? So this is after this is the third section. The first section, if you remember, it was DISC, and the second section was discover why. So once you know the client's personality, then you talk in their personality style, and then you figure out their why, right? What's the reason they want to sell the home, who they are doing it for, what's the exact price they want. So once you figure out all those, then you move on to the third section, which is monopoly. And in monopoly is when we talk about us, right? So because we already know who they are, we already know what their personal personality is, we already know what they want. So now we're gonna talk about how we can get them what they want and how we are different and better. So the first you talk about is us, right? So when you talk about us, so in the presentation I always talk about how we donate, how we work with the community, how we are a contributor to the community. So we're not just going out there to try to get stuff from people. We're actually going out there to to benefit the community. So basically what I say is, hey seller, every home that we sell and buy, we donate a portion of the money to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. And our goal last year was to donate $100,000, and I think we already achieved that goal. We actually already exceeded that goal. So you want to talk about what you do with the community. That way, it shows that you're not just going out there, you're not just after the commission. You're actually, going after the greater good, so to speak, right? Okay, so then you want to talk about our satisfaction rate, because everything we're going to talk about here is designed to differentiate us from the competition, right? So we want to show them our client satisfaction rate is much higher, right? So you basically say, so in most cases, the client when they work with the agent, only 60% or 50% of the client actually go back to the same agent. But with us, 85%, whatever rate you have, or 88% of the client actually come back to us because they liked our service. So then that's how you get it out of the way. You tell them about yourself, what you do for the community, and some of your track record, right? And also, if you want, you can show the many homes that you have sold. Then you want to explain to them what we're going to talk about and share in this session, right? So basically, so here's what I tell them. Hey, hey homeowner, so what are we going to go through here? The purpose is to show you how we can get you more offers. So everything I'm going to go through in this section is to show you how we can get you more offers. There's two positive outcomes that we're looking for in order to get the more offers. Number one, obviously, when we get more offers, we're going to get a higher price, right? And then number two, when we get more offers, then we can get you the most ideal terms that are good for you. So for example, I usually share with them a story. So for example, I just recently sold a home in Ontario. We put on the market for $490,000, and we got hundreds of people coming to our open house, and we got a whole bunch of offers. We got like about 20 offers. So when we get all these offers, this is what we tell the home buyers. We tell the home buyers, hey, home buyer, if you want to buy this home, you need to agree to these terms. You need to send the deposit, 3% deposit within 24 hours. You need to agree the home is sold as is. You need to agree to pay for the price difference between the appraisal price and the purchase price. And also, you need to agree to remove all the contingencies. So if you agree these terms, then we'll sell the homes to you. So obviously, I also will tell them, so this is great for you because compared to the average agent, they're gonna usually they ask for the buyer to send the deposit in 3 days. So if the agent tell the buyer to send in the deposit in 3 days, what's gonna happen? You have all these buyers waiting, right? So if you tell them the buyers sending deposit in 3 days, what if the buyer do not send you the deposit after 3 days? Then you lost all the other buyers. That's the reason we tell them, to send in the deposit in 24 hours. That way, if the buyer is not sincere, if the buyer does not come through, we can move on to the next buyer quickly. So obviously, not everybody can can do it this way. Not everybody can get a lot of offers because you do need to be able to market the home and attract a lot of buyers before you can get a lot of buyers. So here in this section, I'm going to share with you. So this is what I'm telling the seller, right? So I'm going to share with you how we, what are the resources and different programs that we have that we can get you the multiple offers. Okay. So the number one difference that we have is that with most realtors, after they sign an agreement with you, they got to go look for the buyers. But with us, we already have the buyers, right? So because we already have the buyers, so we'll right there, we're going to get you at least 1 or 2 more offers just from the buyers we already have. Because we already have the buyers, we do not need to go look for them, right? And do you see how is that beneficial in getting more money for your home? So usually after every benefit, so basically what you're going to do, you want to differentiate yourself from the average agent. That's number one thing you do with every talking point. And after that, you want to tell them, hey, with this resource or unique program that we have, we're going to get you at least 1 or 2 more offers. And then you're going to ask them, do you see how this is beneficial in assisting you getting more money for your home? Basically, you want to solicit the yes answers, right? You want to keep getting the yes answers to build up for the contract signing. Okay, so the next one we're going to talk about, we have a team, right? Most agents, they're just a one-person team. And every time when we put a home on the market, we have a checklist, marketing checklist of 184 things that we do because we have a team, right? I have Wendy, she's my listing manager. At any given time, we sell about 10 to 20 active listings. Then she manages all my listings. Then I have Catherine, she does all my paperwork. And then I have Madeline, she does all the design and online, offline marketing. Then I have a couple customer service and the cold caller. So we have everybody working together to make sure that we get the maximum exposure for you. Obviously, most agents, average agent, they're just working by themselves. They don't have anybody, right? So there's no way they're gonna be able to do a good job for you as far as maximizing the exposure for your home. So that's why right here, because we're able to maximize your exposure for your home, we do a lot of marketing, we do a lot of work to make sure we get the maximum exposure for your home. So right here, we can get you at least 1 or 2 more offers. Do you see how that's beneficial in getting more money for your home? So you want to make sure you say the 2 things in every for every talking point. The next one I'm going to talk about, we also have an agent referral program, a network, so that we can also multiply the marketing power. And the next one I'm going to talk about, we can maximize exposure. For example, usually when we put our home on Zillow, usually we get at least 1,000 views on the first day. There are many agents out there, their listings do not even get 1,000 views in a year. So right there, we can get you at least 1 or 2 more offers. Do you see how that's beneficial in getting more money for your home? And then we go to the next talking point. So we also have this buy this home and buy yours program. I get a lot of buyers call me because of this, because let's say the average agent, when they do not have this program, when they do not offer this program, the buyer may not likely to call because 80% of the buyer that's looking to buy a home, they have a home to sell, right? So I have a lot of buyers call me. They even tell me that, oh, I called you because I see that you can buy my home. So they feel more confident because we can guarantee to buy their home. They don't have to worry whether their home will sell or not, or how much their home will sell. So it basically gives them the confidence to call us. So with this program, we get at least 1 or 2 more offers. Do you see how that's beneficial in getting more money for your home? And the next program we have is we have a house bidding program. We have a special house tour. So basically, the average agent, they do a 3-hour open house. But the problem with the 3-hour open house is that, let's say, if in both scenarios, if we have 30 buyers, if the average agents have 30 buyers, if they do a 3-hour open house, each buyer that comes to see the open house, there could be nobody else. So if they only see themselves, they don't have this sense of urgency. They don't have this fear of loss. So if they're going to see the home on their own, what do you think they're going to say after finish looking at home? They're going to ask you, oh, how much discount can you give me for the house? But with us, no matter what, we always advertise half an hour online and everywhere in all the description. That way we make sure we group everybody in this half an hour window. So that way when they come, they see all these buyers standing around, so they become nervous, right? And a lot of buyers actually do get nervous. They usually come up to me and ask me, oh, how much more money should I get? How can I make sure I get the home? How much more money should I pay? So that the psychology is totally different. So basically, they have this sense of urgency, and they have this fear of losing the home. So that way, we can get a better price, we can get more offers, and we can get better terms for the offer. Okay, that's it today. Until next time. Thank you. This is Ray Chen.